What is going on, everyone? My name is Jason, and this is the Pixelbook Go. So about a month ago, Google announced the much anticipated and very much leaked Pixel 4. Now no doubt the Pixel smartphone was the star of that show, but something else the company announced at their event was this guy, the new Pixelbook Go, the next iteration of their Pixel Chromebook lineup. Now Google was awesome enough to send me over one to check out, and man, I'm legit surprised at how much I've been enjoying this very simple, very basic laptop. Let me try and explain why. Now before we get into the review, if you're into checking out the latest consumer tech products before you buy them, or if you're just a tech head like me, I make a video like this every single week, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell icon so you can be the first to know when a new JSR review is out and you don't miss anything. Okay, first let's talk about physical design. Once you get the Pixelbook Go out of the box, the first thing that you're going to notice is just how light it is. It clocks in at just over 2 pounds, and one of the ways Google was able to accomplish this was shifting from aluminum to painted magnesium as their primary build material. The paint gives the laptop a softer, warmer feel in the hand than bare metal, and it's reassuring to know that the Pixelbook Go is going to be quite sturdy, as magnesium is a pretty strong metal. It has a simple, clamshell, rounded corner design with ultra minimal branding, which I really like, and I have to admit, the black color I have here is pretty stealthy. Turn the Pixelbook Go around, and you have these ridges on the back that make the laptop a little bit easier to grip. It's an interesting look to say the least, something I feel was done more for practicality than it was for aesthetics. From an I/O perspective, you have two USB Type-C ports flanking each side of the Pixelbook Go, with the only additional port being a headphone jack. Open it up, and again, you have a very simple and clean setup. I love how the keyboard and the trackpad are also black. There's no additional screens or touch bars or stuff like that. It's a no-frills approach to design, and in an odd way, it's kind of refreshing. And there are design elements to this laptop that Google did very well. Case in point, the hinge here allows for a one finger lift and open, and basic as it might look, it's extremely well executed. All in all, the thing I love the most about the physical design of the Pixelbook Go is just how rugged and compact / portable it is. The lightweight yet sturdy design makes me feel confident and comfortable throwing this into a bag, and I don't have to baby it like I would other devices, and it's made the Pixelbook Go really accessible. Okay, next let's talk about some of the hardware on this thing, starting with the display. The version I have here comes with the 13.3-inch Full HD display, coming in at a resolution of 1920 by 1080, and overall, the display is good. I mean, it's nothing to get excited about in 2019, with its pretty basic, good enough resolution, its chunky forehead and chin, and it's super glossy, but it's definitely not a bad display. Colors are vibrant, HD content consumption is quite enjoyable, and it's a touchscreen that's pretty responsive and easy to use. Now it may be that I'm just not used to having a touchscreen on a laptop, but I almost feel as though the touch capability is not a value added feature because one, the laptop doesn't contort or bend to make it more tablet-esque, and two, the trackpad on the Pixelbook Go is pretty damn nice. It has this glass surface so it feels really smooth on the fingers, executing Chrome OS gestures is surprisingly easy, and it has a really pleasing, albeit loud click when you press down. Honestly, it's probably my favorite trackpad on a non-Apple device, and it makes navigating around the UI really simple and easy to do. Now, as great as the trackpad is, it's almost overshadowed by the Pixelbook's keyboard, because this keyboard is awesome. It's super quiet with Google's new Hush keys, and even though there's not a ton of travel, it's extremely easy and satisfying to type on, and man, it's a breath of fresh air coming from the ongoing keyboard drama Apple has been dealing with for quite some time now. Oh, and the last thing about hardware I want to make sure I touch on are the speakers. The Pixelbook Go has two front-facing speakers on each side of the keyboard, and they are also pretty damn good. The audio is full and can get really loud, which really enhances the audio and video experience on this laptop. Underrated important if you listen to music while you're getting work done, or if you use your laptop as your primary media consumption device. All in all, Google did a great job with the hardware for this computer. Much like the physical design, there's no bells and whistles, but it's well executed in terms of making for a very good user experience. And as far as user experience is concerned, I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised at how much I've enjoyed using the Pixelbook Go. Now, Chrome OS is not something I've used often, and it's a pretty bare bones operating system, but it's really great for the day-to-day kind of stuff. I have the mid-tier model here with the Core i5 processor, 8GB of RAM, and 128GB of SSD storage, and performance is pretty good. Things are snappy and very responsive, apps load quickly, you can have a ton of tabs open on Chrome without experiencing anything slowing down, and it's really great for web browsing, content consumption, word processing, and other mundane, non-spec heavy daily stuff. The battery life on this has also been pretty phenomenal. Google claims it can get around 12 hours on a full charge. I've easily gotten to 10 without really trying to be battery life conscious, spacious, and I think that's pretty great. And when you pair all of these things with the ultra portability, the lightweight build, the fantastically executed keyboard, trackpad, and speakers, you have a really great, deceptively looking, under the radar package of a computer. Now the issue here is that even though the base model Pixelbook Go is a relatively okay price, $649, the model I have here that's probably the one most people should go for is $200 more at $849. And look, at that price, you could likely get a laptop that's way more powerful, that also runs a full version of Windows, so as good as the Pixelbook Go is, I feel as though it's going to be difficult for folks to pull the trigger on it, given the competition that it'll face in that price segment. But hey, that's just me, and I'm pretty new to Pixelbooks. Do you guys think it's a competitive little laptop in today's consumer market? Or do you think it's too plain and overpriced for this thing to be a hit? Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below. Okay, that's about it for this review. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you guys find it useful, it really helps me out. If you guys have any questions about the Pixelbook Go, let me know down in the comments, and I'll be sure to get to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.